Hey guys, it's Gia and I'm here with
Christian
and
Chris.
And today we're doing a mug cake taste test challenge basically. And people are gonna be coming in and seeing which one tastes better. I think I'm gonna win. Honestly. I think I'm gonna win. What do you think?
No.
Just no?
No, you're not gonna win.
Okay. But okay, let's start.
We're done mixing now. We're gonna go heat it up, guys.
Bye y'all.
Time to cook.
Yep.
Hey y'all, it's Sydney, and today we're gonna be trying a mug cake pie. Let's keep going.
Hey, it's Savon Smith here. It's DC. Oh, okay.
Oh, this one's good actually. Oh wait.
Jesus.
Oh, it's chocolate chip. Okay. Why are y'all eating already?
That one good. Good. Sydney, hurry up.
A little bit dry.
It is a little dry, I'm gonna lie.
It tastes like batter.
Okay.
Oh.
Appreciate it. All right. This one definitely the best. I like this one. Which one you like? Chocolate chip was the best. It was my favorite.
Yeah, chocolate chip was the best. This one's
Definitely. That one like dry.
overcooked.
Yeah, that one was dry.
And that one tastes like dough.
That one's chewy. I don't like that one.
Because it's overcooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, chocolate chip was the best.
Definitely chocolate chip.
Then
No, chocolate chip.
this one. Then that one.
Chocolate
No.
chip, cinnamon, then birthday cake. Yeah.
State your name and what you do for a living.
My name is Venice Morrison Nemhart, and I am a registered nurse.
What does Black History Month mean to you?
It's a month that is very cultural. It's something that has a lot of roots from where we come from. The fact that now I am able to vote, I am able to read and write, I am able to work amongst other people as a registered nurse, being a Black person. So for me, I can be here to speak freely. I can be here to live in a free country. You know, I can work amongst people who are of different color and in the same capacity that they are.
What was your experience like growing up Black?
I grew up in Jamaica until I migrated here when I was 18 years old. So I did not, Jamaica is a country filled with different races, but the Black race is very dominant there. So I did not feel, or I did not know that there was a difference in being Black in Jamaica. It was not until I moved to the US I realized that there is a significant difference in how Black people are treated, because I wasn't used to that growing up in Jamaica. So it was normal. It was normal existence. I did not feel any way. I blended right in. But when I moved here, I saw that there was a difference between the different races, between Black and white. You know, I've had experiences where I have gone into establishments where I am the only black person and I was looked on differently. I've actually had my run-ins with racism before where I was a black server and there was this Caucasian lady who did not want me to serve her because of the fact that I am black. But that did not stop me. I knew who I was as a person. I knew where I was going. So the whole concept of racism and different creed, different color, I don't get it.
Final question, who is your favorite black activist and why?
I have two that I have admired, Marcus Garvey and Bob Marley. Marcus Garvey, because of the work that he did, he fought for black people to be educated. Some of his favorite quotes, I remember one where he said that as people we need to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. So that's a very conscious statement, because if you think about what he is saying, even as it relates to black history, whatever people tell you, you have to know within yourself. You have to know yourself, and you have to know within yourself, am I going to have that engraved in my mind, or am I going to think above it? So that's a powerful statement from him. Bob Marley, because he preached nothing but love. Nothing but love. He was 35 when he died. He was talented, spirited beyond his age, and he went around singing and preaching love. Let us come together. Let us love one another. He didn't look at color. He didn't look at race. And those are two people that have impacted me and that have impacted the world in general, especially the black culture. So I could name a whole host of people, but those two are the ones that I resonate with a lot.
What's up, Archer? I'm Nick Treadway, and welcome back to Sports Extra Episode 2. Got a lot of updates for you this week, but first I'm going to introduce Nick's Game of the Week. On each episode from now on, I'm going to pick my favorite game of the week to highlight for part of the show. There was a tough competition with picking games this week, but I'm going to have to give it to the boys varsity soccer team who played South Gwinnett on Tuesday. And maybe I'm a little biased because I do announcements for the soccer game, but that doesn't really matter. We're just going to push that aside. All throughout the game, the Tigers' defense held on strong to prevent South from scoring any, but the same is true for South, who didn't allow us to score any. By halftime, the score was 0-0, and check this out. There's about 14 minutes left in the game. Archer's getting ready to attempt a free kick, and when they attempt the free kick, it hits the goalie, it bounces back. Noah Harvey comes up and makes the goal, making the score 1-0, breaking that tie. The final score was 1-0 with Archer taking the win. The Tigers play again tonight at Parkview with the girls starting at 5:30. Even though Tuesday's boys varsity soccer game was my pick for the week, I can't go without addressing other wins from this week. The girls varsity soccer team is still undefeated, being 6-0. They beat South Gwinnett as well with a score of 4-0. Also, I can't forget about the girls varsity basketball team who beat Hillgrove in the state playoffs game on Tuesday. They will advance to the next round of the state playoffs the next time they play. They beat Hillgrove with a score of 45-36. All three baseball teams beat their opponents on Tuesday. Varsity beat St. Pius with a score of 5-2, and JV and the freshman team beat Mountain View. JV had a score of 6-4, and freshmen had a score of 8-5. One last thing to mention, yesterday the JV girls soccer beat Parkview 1-0, but the boys unfortunately fell to Parkview with a score of 3-2. That's all the time we have today. I'll see you next time on Sports Extra, and have a great weekend.
And play.
In commemoration of Black History Month, we'd like to highlight one of the greatest African American athletes in history, Pelé. Known for being one of the greatest soccer players, winning 3 World Cups for Brazil in 1958, 1962, and 1970, he tied with the most goals scored by a Brazilian with 77 goals in 92 games. He was Santos's of Brazilian soccer club's all-time leading scorer at the club level with 643 goals in 659 games.
Oh, magnificent!
He guided Santos to the 1962 and 1963 Copa, as well as the 1962 and 1963 Intercontinental Cup during the prosperous period for the team. Being one of the greatest soccer players with the stats and numbers to prove it, Pelé truly displays African American greatness.
Hey, I'm Amira.
I'm Elijah.
I'm Gianna, and this is Keep It or Toss It.
We're going to be discussing trends.
And debate if we should keep them or toss them away.
Okay, so the first topic is cherry red Jordans.
Toss them away.
So
Toss them away.
boring now.
So tired.
I think like they're worn wrong, so it feels like it should be tossed. But really, I think we could keep them. Like,
Only if you know how to style them.
Keep
There's a
them.
difference.
If you wear them in March, keep them. But if you wear them now, toss
Like
them
all through
away.
Christmas, that's all anyone wore, and they looked like
Oh my god.
a candy cane.
yeah.
Candy cane.
It was just like everybody's wearing it the same way. But I saw this girl like yesterday. She had it with cargo pants, a red sweater,
That'd be
and the
cute.
shoes.
That's
That was cute. It didn't look like how everybody else's did with the white jeans, red shirt. It was that. I can't stand that. And everybody was posting in them. Oh no.
It was just like, okay, Merry Christmas, cherries.
Right. So I say keep.
I don't like them. I toss them.
Toss them into March.
Okay. So the next one is the spiritual aesthetic.
It's
2023 new me, guys.
It's cute. Like,
It just feels like you're mocking people.
yeah, it's so cute, but like it's just like if you don't really understand it, then like she said, you're mocking.
Like, you don't get up at 5 to journal. We know you don't do that.
You don't go outside and sit and read books. Like,
Yeah, it's one thing if you really about that life, but like if you just doing it for Instagram and TikTok and being like, oh, this manifesting and crystals and
I feel so good.
222. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the 222 girls.
no, like I think like okay, if you're interested, do it. Like
There's nothing wrong with like opening yourself up to something, but if you're just doing it because you see other people doing it and trying to get like views off of it, then yeah.
Yeah, so I say keep it for the girlies that are really about that, but toss it if you just try and do it for the clout.
Keep it for the people who like it. Toss it for.
Keep it for people who actually care and do it. Toss it for people who don't like just put on thousands of bracelets. Like, oh my god, I'm spiritual.
Let's talk about foam runners.
They literally look like freaking aliens on your feet.
They look like built-in dinosaurs. like if dinosaurs didn't go extinct, I would think that that's their sisters because they just look big and bulky.
And they're shaped like a roller coaster.
Right? They go like.
I think they're cute. Like I want them and I wanted them, but like I get what you're saying. Like I think that's the aesthetic of the shoe. Like alien.
But look at
different.
it. But if you look at it, you're like, these are ugly.
When I first saw them, I'm like, ooh, maybe. But then when I started looking at them more, it was just like.
That's what. But I love the thing I love about them is how they come in like neutral colors. Like,
yeah.
They're not like They're
the
just
foam
like
runners
brown.
Have
Yeah.
all those
No, but
tie-dye colors.
the red ones, those are ugly.
Yes.
But it depends on the colorway that you're getting.
Yeah.
Because the tan ones,
The
the
brown,
black
yeah.
ones, the
I
brown
like the black ones.
Yeah, those look good, but
Once you go outside of that, baby, you gone.
Yeah, it's
All those other colors.
like the marble. Like why do you need that? I don't think it's that cute. So I'm gonna keep it.
Toss it. I mean, I don't know. Keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
I'm gonna keep the brown, tan, and black ones.
They might
But everything else, toss those.
They might be cute.
Let's talk about Young Boy.
Toss Young Boy, keep I Hate Young Boy.
Let's hear this shit, bro.
It's tiring now.
It's just like I don't know, jail changed him. As he got older, he just changed. I know you changed as an artist as you grow up. Like, he started when he was a teen. But, no, like, what's going on now?
And everything, like the nails, the makeup. Just...
Yeah, when he had on that scary makeup, I thought...
That's not your look. That's not your look.
It's not. And it just looked like he going through something. Jail changed that man.
Like, he went through a lot in jail, probably. Like,
no joke.
So,
I say toss him.
Toss him.
Toss everything but I Hate Young Boy.
He do got a few good songs, though. Definitely.
Tell him free bye-bye. That's my evil twin.
Do you think white people experience racism? No. I'm sorry.
I agree. Yes, everybody experiences racism, bro. Everybody experiences racism.
I don't believe in that because, well, I'm not gonna say I don't believe that everybody experiences racism. I don't believe white people experience racism because necessarily they have never been oppressed or had a problem to where they've been mistreated incorrectly, unlike Native Americans or black people or Hispanics who were like...
You're saying that because of the mass majority.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the mass majority isn't being...
But how can they
oppressed.
have racism and experience problems when they've never been oppressed or had
The same way
problem?
we experience it.
But we've experienced because we've been oppressed. They have not.
You're saying that because we're minorities.
But they're not a minority. They're a majority.
I'm
so
saying.
they don't experience racism. Does white privilege exist? Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Some of us have the privilege and the opportunities that not all of us have. But there are a selected few who do get the opportunities that most black people don't have. Does hip-hop reinforce stereotypes in the black community?
Yes. Yes. Why are we thinking about it?
I agree.
Why are we thinking about it?
Yeah. Do you allow these stereotypes to control the way that you behave? No. Have you ever experienced racism? And if you did, what was it?
Experience racism? I mean, like, other than like the beauty supply, not really.
Wait, what?
No, cause like whenever like say me and my friends go to the beauty supply, like a lot of times I got on my hood. It's like they like the lady like she leaves from behind the register to follow us around the store. She don't think we see him. I don't say nothing though, cause I just be like, bro. Like she definitely follows around the store. Like she did not have to clean up until we had to come in the store. Like you're ODing. But yeah, like other than that, nah, not really.
Have I? I don't think I have. Have you ever felt isolated or out of place because of the color of your skin? Yes.
Nah.
Do you believe in cultural appropriation?
Yeah.
Yes. Because certain things are just not meant for everybody. How do you feel about the race demographic of the school changing?
This school has a lot of more people of color in it. Because I know when my brother was a freshman, he just graduated last year. When he was a freshman, there were white people with their Confederate flags saying they was going to kill all the black people. It was just crazy. But now there's a lot of black people. Yeah.
So deep.
I mean,
True story.
It is
By
true.
the way.
I mean, I do
Fun.
remember when the election was running and there were a lot of people going around with, their hats and their Confederate flags. And honestly, I appreciate the demographic change because it makes me feel like a little bit more welcomed, and it's not like majorly white people. It's comforting to know that, there's somebody else here that's not just me by myself.
One of the greatest track and field athletes of all time, Chelsy Owens competed as a sprinter, a low hurdler, and a broad jumper. Born in Danville, Alabama, and educated at Ohio State University, Owens became a legend at the 1936 Olympics in Munich when he won 4 gold medals under the watchful eye of an angry Adolf Hitler. Prior to the games, Hitler had bragged that the world would take note of his Aryan athletes and the American black would be trounced at every turn. Instead, Owens not only beat the Germans but also gained their respect. The widespread publicity surrounding Hitler's refusal to present Owens with his medal only increased the athlete's fame. Ironically though, Chelsy Owens almost single-handedly dispelled Hitler's racial superiority theory. Owens was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1976 before passing in 1980.
Hi, I'm Alina.
And I'm Walter.
And this is
Who Am I? Black History Edition.
The last 2 are going to be double points.
I bet.
Okay. I was a formerly enslaved man who became a prominent activist, author, and public speaker. I became a leader in the abolitionist movement, which sought to end the practice of slavery before and during the Civil War. Who am I? Formerly enslaved man.
Why are you saying that? Like there were millions of slaves.
Oh God,
Like-
I don't know.
This guy's famous.
Malcolm X.
Did you think Malcolm X was a slave?
No, I know he's not a slave, but she said.
It says really
during the Civil War.
Oh, during the Civil War?
Yeah.
I still don't know, but now I'm hearing it.
Okay, his initials are FD.
Oh, Frederick Douglass.
Yeah.
Yo, you're giving her the answers. Can you
I
get
gave both of you.
Okay, but like, no, that's lame. You can't go to the next question instead of saying FD. Like, no.
It'll be for 3 points. So you guys can either tie or Melina wins.
Oh, so what's gonna happen if we tie? And you give us a bonus question?
You want a bonus question? Okay, I'll do that.
No, you should do it for.
So if we tie,
you should do it for 4 points. So like, if I win, so
No.
yes.
You can either tie and get another question or Melina wins. Okay.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Okay. This is an easy one too. Okay. I was a minister, a leader in the civil rights movement, and a supporter of black nationalism. I urged my fellow black Americans to protect themselves against white aggression by any means necessary. Who is it?
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh, bonus question. I don't have a bonus question. Go ahead.
Who was the first black man on the moon?
Trick question. Ain't no black man got on the moon, man.
That's true?
Yeah, ain't no black man got on the moon, man. Yeah. That's game. That's game, coach. Let's go.
Who was the first black Supreme Court justice?
Oh, Thurgood Marshall. Yo, can I get? Where's my medal,
You got
coach?
that. You got that. You got that.
I won.
Technically, if you think about it, I won because Walter cheated like so many
She
times.
did. Hey, sorry, I'm
Walter
back.
cheated
She
so
did
many
not win.
times.
She buns, coach. She's buns. Sub her out. We don't want her on this show no more.
Walter won by default.
Hey, mom. Yeah, say hey to my mom back there.
She
Who
never
else?
watched this.
Shout out Coach Evans. I love this class, man.
Can I?
My shoulder.
I'm
That's
not
what I'm
so
saying.
good. She just
I'm
won
gonna
by
give shout out to
default.
everybody in the back that played a great part in the show, man. Hey, man, shout out to Cass, man. Shout out to cameraman, man. Shout out to lights, man. Look at them. They get a great light on me, man. And, shout out to the brother, man. And really big shout out to God. Never forget.
You won by default.
God, man.
Thank you guys for watching. Walter won by default. He didn't actually win, but you know.
Watch the video. If you didn't see me win, run it back. And you suck.
You
Bye.
suck. Bye.